on the stage. How's everybody doing? Man, great crowd out here. Jeez. Oh man. Well, they say old winter's coming again this coming weekend. I had some people that were going to come up for Christmas, and they were from the South, from Georgia. They said, "Now, Jeff, we're thinking about coming up, and we hear that there's these rumors down here down south, because we've never been up north. They say that when it gets cold weather, the guy's member kind of shrinks in." They said, "Well, yeah, cold weather makes you turtle a bit." He said, "Well, now, we're trying to think, now, how does that make you feel?" He said, "Well, how does it make you feel?" He said, "Well, kind of makes you feel like, remember that time that your girlfriend came up and said she was pregnant?" He said, "Yep." He said, "It makes you feel like that." I said, "Oh." And he said, "Well, geez, Jeff, what the hell does Sub-Zero feel like?" I said, "Well, that feels like when you gotta go home and tell your wife that your girlfriend's pregnant." I said, "Shit, we're staying home." Oh. No, this cold weather reminds me of, I did a little stint in Alaska, and there was a myth up there in Alaska. Well, supposedly it says it's true that you boil up a pot of coffee, all right, and you got it boiling hot, and you go to the third-story window and you throw it out, that nothing will land. It'll all dissipate in the atmosphere because there's a dry atmosphere up there, I guess. So we did that. We boiled up a pot of coffee, threw it in a bucket, threw it out the window just as my first sergeant was walking underneath. Yeah, I'll just say, so obituary said it was killed with a black meteorite, and that's what I'm sticking to. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was good. Oh. I'll tell you. Now, I heard a weird thing the other day. We were at this pizza place, and they've got, different kinds of pizza, and then people are saying, there's different cuts of pizza. You get the, just the regular straight 8. If he's cheap, he gets the, straight 12, just straight 12 pieces on a small pizza. Then there's, the Chicago cut, where they cut it in squares, Then a new one that I haven't heard yet until the other night was a family cut. I'm like, what the hell is a family cut? He says, yeah, you cut it so there's a daddy piece, a mommy piece, and 6 little baby pieces. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. A family cut. Never heard of that before. Just thought that was weird. Oh. Yeah. Oh, man. It was a pretty good day the other day when remember when it was 60 in December? Oh, I found out I had to call into work, tell them that I had anal glaucoma. He says, "Oh my gosh, you got anal glaucoma." I said, "Yep, 60 degrees, I can't see my ass going to work today." So that's how that happened. Oh, now there was a lot of people up here. They were talking about dating and computer dating and doing the profiles and then calling on the phones. I'm like, oh, now I'm old school. So back in my day, before pre-computers, before we had cell phones and they were still attached to the wall, you had to get creative in your dating endeavors. Small towns, everybody's pretty much matched up. But no, there's one good trick that I always found that always scores me a good date. I said, yeah, it's Saturday, you get a case of beer, a carton of smokes, head out to Mitchellville, the Women's Correctional Facility at noon. Yeah, you don't have a picture of her yet, but you got yourself a new girlfriend. Yeah, we ain't splitting that carton of smokes, that's just for her. Yeah, I know. Hey, weekly reminders of the pudding packs, that always goes over good. And anything that I feed her that's not on a steel plate, top cuisine. Oh, we went to my shack, she didn't even comment about the bunk beds, she's like, all for it. Oh, went and opened up the pantry and she's like, oh my God, commissary. Oh, it was good. This girl could cook. She could do stuff with Roman noodles I didn't think was possible. Got the little Vienna sausages. She even knows how to cook chili on top of the stove. Oh man, that's getting one to cook. That's good, you know. And I know what you're saying. How's she gonna run away? I'm like, no. She stays in till I come home from work and yard time, and she's all ready. Well, I'm Jeff.